Welcome to Sunday Dinner, Season 1, Episode 3 of the new seasonal format. Sorry we weren't with you last week, but bunch of shit went down. Well, not really. I set up the show and then I fell asleep. But we're here this week. It's a slimmed down version of the show. Skurlock's not here this week because his mom's in town for a birthday and shit. Happy birthday, Mom Skurlock. Moses on a plane on the way to LA. For somebody that just went back to work, he's taking a vacation awfully fast. We don't know where Rome's at. That motherfucker read the group chat and didn't even tell us anything. So who knows? But we're here. We're gonna go over some shit from last week, and then we'll get through some other shit. So it's me and Bianca tonight. My nephew isn't here with me, but he don't know anything about anything, so he won't be talking. So let's get it in. Miss Five Random Questions, Miss Sunday Dinner herself. Let's bring in Bianca Tate.
Hey, what's up?
And we still don't got no sound effects. Soon. But Sunday Dinner Episode 3, and let's get into it. Like I said, it's a slimmed down version. It just got us two tonight. How was your week?
It's just been really Halloween events, crowds, ill. Finished up this course I was taking at the World Communications Institute for voiceover, voice acting, broadcasting, things like that. So that was like a 4 or 5 week program. I had different assignments every week. Got to hear from Crazy Howard McGee, Rick Hardy, just a lot of industry insiders. So that was dope AF. Today was my son's first basketball game, so I was really excited for that. Shout out to those little kids. I saw little Kobe Bryant, These kids, like, they play hard. Like, they were pushing and shoving and little kids falling. And, oh, my. Like, I was not ready for that. My son fell about 3 times. I was just worried about his glasses, But it was cool.
You got him the little band to put on him?
He had it, but he lost it. And I'm like, okay, you lose it before you really need it, but whatever. So those are coming tomorrow. So we basically been doing that, been going to the court on Saturdays. Okay. He has his games on Sundays, so that's been fun, just sharing with him my knowledge of the game. And he does not listen to me because I'm his mommy and I'm a girl, so he thinks I don't know what I'm talking about. So there you go. And now we are here on Sunday Dinner.
Yes, we are. It was my life's still in a fucking chaotic free fall. It's like I got so much shit going on from every angle that I'm trying to reach and bring it all back in together. But we did get somewhere on the health front this week. Tuesday, I had my results from the nuclear stress test with my cardiologist. And we have scheduled an angioplasty for November 18th because I do have a small blockage in my subclavian artery, which is basically right between the front of your chest and your back, like right in the middle, a little bit above the heart. And my doctor, Nguyen, he's Japanese. I don't know how the spelling, the letters that are put together, I don't know how it pronounces Nguyen, but it does. And he's real cool, but he don't talk. Methodist is a teaching hospital, so he always has a medical student, doctor, soon to be doctor, whatever, with him. And I do more talking to that person because when my first appointment with him after the heart attack, he was I was trying to explain my smoking, and he just wasn't. But after he left the room to go to another room, which he could see the results on the computer because he couldn't access that mainframe or whatever from the exam room. While he went, that's when this young lady started talking to me. She's like, you're talking about blunts. I was like, yes. She's like, you're not supposed to be inhaling that. Cigars aren't supposed to be inhaled.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I know. But we have a plan of action. I'm gonna be. He's like, as an Indiana doctor, I can't tell you whether marijuana is good or bad for you. But what I can tell you is you have to change the way you deliver it to your body. Don't just stop cold turkey type shit, wean off. So we have a plan. By the first year, I'll be off the leaves.
Okay.
Probably switch to probably hemp wraps, pure hemp wraps or something.
Okay.
Maybe try raw cones. I'll try a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So the angioplasty is scheduled for November 18th, which is a Friday, 5 days after my birthday. My birthday is 2 weeks from today. So that Sunday is my birthday, the 13th, and then Friday the 18th, I go in for the angioplasty. So I feel a little bit better on the heart front. So then on Wednesday, I had my neurologist result appointments. Basically, I have been diagnosed with something called small vessel white matter disease. From the blockage I had, the blockage that I got cleared 3 years ago, or stented 3 years ago, and the blockage that I've had, it kind of slowed and stopped blood flow to certain areas of the brain where the small blood vessels carry that blood, and essentially I knew I had a dead spot, about the size of a nickel or so. And I was in 2019, it was explained to me that's why I always have headaches, because electricity goes through the brain, but it can't go through the dead spot. It has to go around it. So the electrical activity is concentrated in the area, so it gives me a headache. And after it traumatizes the brain for so long, it'll cause a seizure, and it essentially reboots my brain. Is kind of how I explain it from what I got, how they explained it to me. So I have to have a PET scan where they're going to induce a seizure. So when the brain lights up, they'll know where like the lesions are at, because they won't light up. I was supposed to have it Friday, but they called and canceled it. And they're like, we're going to call you and we're going to reschedule either for tomorrow morning being Saturday or next Friday. They still haven't called me, so I guess it's not Saturday morning. So like a dumbass, I get on fucking Google, and I'm on Mayo Clinic. I'm at Cleveland Clinic. I'm reading everything about white matter disease, and it's not good at all. There's 3 different levels: mild, moderate, advanced. But when I talked to the doctor on Wednesday about it, they got me in there pretty quick, and we talked in depth for about an hour and 10 minutes. Now, probably about 15, 20 of those minutes were emotional minutes, because I'm just thinking all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
But it explains a lot of stuff that's been happening to me over the past year and a half. Severe depression, mood swings, stuttering or saying the wrong word. I have weird mobility issues every now and again. Like I'll get up and my balance ain't there right away. The dizziness, the headaches. So a lot of shit is caused by the white matter disease. We'll have now, while they can't tell me until the PET scan how advanced it is, they don't think it's, moderate or advanced like that, because of my age and everything. While it is rare that somebody my age has it, but it is linked straight to cardiovascular problems. So while there's nothing they can do to reverse it or medication to slow it down, it's up to me to slow it down by getting my heart healthy, keeping my heart in shape, overall being cardiovascular healthy. Something that I should have done since the first heart attack in 2019. But I moved back here and I opened a studio and I dove into it, So it's easy to order DoorDash and go to McDonald's and shit like that when you don't have a kitchen to cook in because you're at the fucking studio 12 to 14 hours a day. So, but now I'm a firm believer that everything going on in my life right now, the depression and shit like that, and the stuff that has, the things in my life that has affected, is all come back to my health. So I've been even harder on myself the last couple of days because So, but we have answers. I mean, we'll find out with the PT scan this week. So that's it. Like that's really all I did this week. Like I don't do much. My anxiety's been on 10. I've been trying to cut back on smoking, even though that's usually what I do to deal with the anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it was just kind of a sad week. It's Halloween, it's family time. Um, my life's in
Yeah.
shambles. So but it is what it is. Um, and again, like I started the show 2 weeks ago, and everybody watching that's watching, if you were infected in any way by the shit that I've been going through or the shit that has transpired in the last 4 weeks or so, I do truly apologize. And all I could do is wake up every day and try to make amends and be a better person. But this week was kind of hard. And it's going into holidays, so it's just going to get harder. So
Yeah.
it's gonna,
Yeah.
and it sucks because I'm going to be recovering from the angioplasty during Thanksgiving, and I don't need like what I'm going to be doing on Thanksgiving. So
Yeah. Yeah.
well, it's the one day at a time thing. It's like a mantra.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
I'm always
yeah.
like one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. Every
Yeah.
day I'm like one day at a time.
Yeah.
I probably say that like 74 million times a fucking day. So,
You
but
have you have to.
but yeah, my next appointment is the 18th for the angioplasty, and
Mm-hmm.
then I go in on December 2nd, and unless any something bad happens during the angioplasty, I go back December 2nd, talk to the cardiologist. I go back December 3rd to talk to the neurologist. But I'll probably see him again before that after the PT scan. So that's for everybody watching that's been wanting to keep updated and everything like that. That's that. So before we get at everything, pay some bills, even though nothing like that happens. But grab your plates. We about to get into it. Buffet time, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right. The only person whose life is worse than mine right now is Kanye West. There's been multiple times where I said I don't want to talk about him no more during the show, but he outdoes himself every week, so we're brought back to this point where we have to talk about it. I wish Ron was here. I really wish Ron was here.
I told him to save whatever he was talking about the whole situation. Save it for Sunday. Save it for Sunday. Then
Yeah, but I don't know how many. That's why I wish Skurlock was here too, because Skurlock's the opposite of Rome on this situation. But Kanye's wild. There's just shit you shouldn't say. There's just shit you shouldn't do. Whether or not there's any truth in anything that he says, you're doing more harm than good on it. And look at the people that you bring into it. You're all about keeping your kids safe and everything, but you're bringing your kids into this shit.
Yeah.
When you're making yourself a target.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like and it could be anybody. It don't even got to be a Jewish person that comes after him.
And it won't be. And it won't be.
No. They'll just cut off the money. Speaking of which, he lost a lot of money. He's worth about right around $400 million now, that's not liquid. That's just, this is what you might be worth if you got rid of all your shit type thing. I think he has about $120 million cash, he said, and he said he's ready for war.
He said he is going through a financial lynching. That's all this is. He did apologize to George Floyd's family. He said,
do you call that an apology?
I'm just saying. He said he now understands that because they have their feet on his neck. He understands because they are taking his money away and keeping him down as a black man. So he is sorry.
No.
He understands now.
No.
God is helping him understand that.
No, no. Two wrongs don't make a right. Ain't that what they say?
Everybody needs to exonerate their minds.
Now
And
let's address the elephant in the room. Adidas let him go.
mm-hmm.
Adidas plans to rename the shoes and or apparel and probably sell it for a bit cheaper since they don't got to pay a royalty to him. Um, and I see people for and against this on both sides, equally passionate. People that act like they work for Kanye. Like these people are really passionate. These people don't barely got two nickels to rub together, but now they're financial geniuses. But here's the thing with that. Hey, uh, they could do that. He don't retain no design patents or anything, nothing, and he might. And I think there might be even a non-compete clause. So I think for anywhere from 2 to 5 years, he can't even use the name Yeezy on anything.
Sway had the answers, and he admitted, and he realized that Sway did have the answers. But Kanye had to sacrifice himself. You see, sacrifice himself so we can be a better as a world together.
Now,
unity.
No, I don't. No. But he's lost everything. Like everybody that has worked with him or worked, yeah, with him, for him, by him, like everybody's left him basically.
Well, okay. Here is a question. I saw this floating around social media. Somebody saying, I guess everybody's really mad at Kanye, but they weren't that mad at like Jeffrey Epstein. Is that his name?
Yeah.
So like, as far as Kanye saying whatever, and then we can accept other outrageous things, and that's okay. But it kind of just like, Jeffrey.
It goes with what's going on at the time that the shit's happening.
Okay.
We tend to fixate on the hip hop culture is fixating on Kanye now because that's the demographic.
Mm-hmm.
Epstein's demographic, while everything was fucked up and gross and all that shit,
mm-hmm.
it was an older demographic, and it wasn't necessarily the hip hop culture either. It was the white culture.
Yeah, or rich.
Yes, the mega rich at that. So it's we'll peep in on it every now and again or whatever, we'll be up in arms about it, when we're reminded about it. But we're Kanye's being the spotlight's on him because he's not stopping. It's an incessant spiel out of his mouth about whatever he feels at that time. Sometimes there's gems in there, but they're overshadowed by the craziness of what he's saying.
You just need to open up your mind and listen with your heart.
And there's just you can't 1 week wearing your White Lives Matter hoodie or sweatshirt, and the next week you're going DEFCON 3 on Jews.
Somebody get that boy some help. I think he needs to go back to Wyoming or wherever he bought that land.
I mean, there's
take a breather.
Where Jerusalem and Israel are present day, thousands upon thousands of years ago, the population in that area looked more what we know as Africans, but times change, thousands of years ago, the makeup here where we're at now wasn't what it is.
Oh yeah.
So everything changes. It's not the same as when he was or back then,
Mm-hmm.
with how migration worked and everything, and uh, everybody having sex with everybody. That's what it was. I mean, so ta-da! Now Jews are white
Yeah.
looking for the
Yeah.
most part. With their, then I mean, there's all types of different sects of Jews. Think of
Mm-hmm.
Jews like a gang with a bunch of different sets in it. Okay,
Got
Orthodox,
the
the Hasidic Jews, I think they are with the little
yes,
curly, cute little
the women who
fucking
have to wear
sideburns.
units when they're
Yeah,
married.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but there's not many of them. What they say there's only 16 million Jews.
Oh, I don't know. But I see like documentaries and stuff, maybe like New York, probably like their different areas, and what they
And
do.
there's the the time old fucking thought and belief system, or how they're very good with money, or
Yeah,
they're very tight
they
cheap.
own
That's why they keep
everything.
the money. They own money.
Yeah.
But they're a prime example. But what other cultures should have did throughout history, even though they branched out into other parts of the world, they created their own areas wherever they went.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And I don't know if this is. Didn't they receive reparations for? I don't know if it's called reparations because it was the Holocaust, but weren't they given
I think they were
something?
given something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. African Americans, you know, have not
That's
received.
No, that's and the thing is, you guys will probably never receive, because there's
No, no,
it,
I agree.
it's as much as it's deserved, it's a complicated thing to even try to figure out,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
because as much as we're taught about the slave trade, that just imagine being just chilling in Africa with your fucking spear and your loincloth, just chilling on the beach,
Yeah.
waiting to go fishing or some shit, and here comes this big ass fucking boat, and here come
Mm-hmm.
these fair skinned people with guns. You never seen a
Mm-hmm.
gun before. Then
Mm-mm.
they shoot one
Mm-mm.
of the motherfuckers. You don't
Yeah.
understand what they're
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
because they have a whole different language than what you have,
Mm-hmm.
and they shoot one of your fellow tribesmen or tribeswoman,
Mm-hmm.
and a big ass hole appears, and they basically die instantly. And so you get on the boat.
They brought their nasty diseases
Yeah. And then um
on them boats.
the slave trade was a lot bigger than what they think.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
you had
yeah.
African kings selling his
People.
tribal people to the Europeans, and so on and so forth. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
where do you even begin to even draw the money in to pay the reparations?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I think every country that was involved in it should have a member from that country to a multinational council to try to fucking figure it out.
That makes it okay.
But back to Kanye. Um, I don't know where I don't see where it's going to go from here, because even the apologies are kind of backhanded.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Better
I
you
don't
just.
know. Like, it's like the geniuses are troubled,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking, I was like, am I really a genius? Maybe I'm just crazy. But it's usually it don't end well.
Mm-mm.
You know, John Lennon was killed. Um, and Kanye even spoke on it earlier this week, that he thinks he's not going to be here much longer.
And I think funny, like I don't know, maybe this is the word ironic, but a lot of Kanye is like his visual. I don't even know a song. He's like his girlfriend kills him or whatever. That reminds me of Kim and him. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things he says in his music, he puts out there, and it comes back to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you
that's
you just
very like.
you start inviting that into
Mm-hmm.
your life. You're speaking
Mm-hmm.
into an existence.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
so it's just yeah, it's like, I hope he figures it out. Um, everybody said, like, even Def Jam came out and was like, "Hey, our contract ended last year and we didn't renew it." So there's that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then there was all the memes. Everybody was like, "Hey, so fucking cut ties with Kanye West." I was gonna do a Sunday dinner one, but like mental health's nothing to play with.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
not.
not
That's
as
what.
much as we try to find the silver lining and the humor in these things that we talk about on this show. There's just certain things that's you can't really find anything for.
Mm-hmm.
And being somebody that's dealt with a mental health crisis basically for the last better part of the last year, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
I wish he would get help, or I don't know. Like I don't know.
I would.
Gap.
I like I said, he can take a break, go back to his whatever his solitude. You know, come. You just all of this stuff has just happened. I'm sure you need to just take a breath, take a moment,
Yep.
and figure out what you're gonna do next. Because still at the end of the day, you're a father. You have to make sure you're okay for your 4 children. Isn't it 4? I think it's 4 kids. Yeah, so he needs to get himself okay for himself and for them kids.
Yeah. If you care about them as much as you say you do, as
Mm-hmm.
you parade them in front of parade them around in your tirades and shit like that. So, but
Mm-hmm.
like even they got some Gap clearance stores has some of this shit in it right now.
I'm waiting. Hope it goes to Ross. TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Yes.
We'll see what happens. We'll see how the shoes sell and everything like that. And we'll see how we'll see if Kanye can turn it around, which hopefully he can.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into some Gary shit. Of course, of course.
Of course, there's some stuff that went down. Miss Krishan Rock came and she went to that establishment. She performed. Shout out to Courtney Good. Shout out to Big Nip. Shout out to Ebo. Those ladies were there, saw their footage. After the performance, allegedly, Blueface and Krishan got into it. A nice little scuffle, a tussle, and she ended up with a bloody nose and some black eyes, right? So she went live on Instagram saying, "Look what he did to my face. Look what he did to my face." But according to TMZ, that little girl said it was her fault, that she caused everything that happened and he's really hurt, and that's why she ended up with a bloody face. So, you know. Timestamps of her comments on Twitter show Maryville, Indiana. So shout out to the Vill, you
Yep,
know,
all up on TMZ.
all on TMZ, but shout out to everybody that, it was I had a question about her performance. I didn't see her perform much, and I didn't know if that's what like the celebrities do these days, like they don't perform, you know? Is that the
Uh,
thing?
it's a different payment tier. Like if you just
Okay.
wanted to come there, it's one
Mhm.
fee. If you want to
Mhm.
perform, it's a whole nother fee. That's why a lot of people book Snoop as a DJ other than a performer.
Okay. Okay.
And 9 times out of 10, he's going to play one or two of his songs, and he's going to kind of rap along with it, doing ad libs and shit here and there. So you kind of get a performance.
Okay. Hmm.
So yeah, it's a walkthrough, a hosting, and a performance are all totally different payment
Okay.
tiers when
Okay.
it comes to that shit.
Well, yeah, I don't know Krishan. I don't know what she does or whatever, but the crowd was rocking with her. Um, she was dressed very casually, so that's why I was just like, well, is she? I thought she was performing. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Blueface was in the building. I saw him with a picture with Mr. King, I believe. So shout out to them. Yeah, and I hate that domestic situation had to happen here.
Are you surprised?
I know that's their thing. That's their thing.
That is their
Um,
thing. That
and I
that's
don't, I don't know, man.
I
I,
know more from that than from his music.
yeah, hers either. So I don't know if it's for their camera thing, their show possibly, or if this is just real life. Because like, why would anybody around them allow this? You know what I'm saying? In
Yeah,
this day
I
and
hope it's
age,
not for a show because charges could be
you're
fraud,
right,
jail time, shit like that.
right, right. So like, I don't understand that. That's I don't touch the subject. I know too many people personally who've been through that. I hate that. I don't get it. Like I don't get that shit at all. So, I hope she'll be all right. I saw a lot of discussions about, just women and being abused like that and going through that and what she should do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a hard, like that's a touchy, just like mental health, that's touchy. So, yeah. Yeah, otherwise a nice peaceful night in them GI streets though.
I looked to see if any booking information on the app and everything, but there was no booking information, so
Yeah,
he
so
wasn't.
possibly that source was incorrect. So
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Kanye losing his billionaire status, guess who's a billionaire now?
the D.
Yep.
Love. I think he
Yep.
changed his name to
Yep.
Love.
Yep. He's motherfucking Puff Daddy, P Diddy, fucking whatever. He, yeah, he, I don't. He's worth 1 billion. Basically, his Ciroc partnership is to account for about basically about 79% of the billion.
Mm-hmm.
He made 90 million last year between that tequila that he got a stake in and the Revolt channel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so looks like Revolt, fucking his music catalog, and Ciroc really, is powering him to billionaire status. Also, but you would think,
I thought he was already up there. Like, didn't he
yeah,
do a song with 50 Cents and I can't remember who else? Like Forbes 123, maybe it was Jay. Was Jay
something
up
like
that
that.
one? Yeah, like I thought he was already up there. Already up
So
there.
yeah, he definitely got a money, but especially the way he liked to hold on to the publishing of his artists too. So but speaking of that, he's currently working with the Locks on getting their publishing back to them.
That's what's up. Well,
Because
Jada wrote a lot.
I don't even think Diddy has all of the Locks. I think he splits it with somebody else or whatever. But he's actively working with the Locks to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, which is cool.
Good.
Deservedly so.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but speaking of wealthy rappers, Burner, who was a very popular independent rapper and the founder of Cookies, of all weed smoking people know about Cookies, he has crept up onto the list. Burner. He overtook Dr. Dre with a net worth of $410 million, thanks to, of course, his incredibly successful Cookies brand, which has 48 stores in the U.S. and around the world. Dre's at number 5 with 400 million. So it's basically Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye, Burner, and Dr. Dre, the top 5 most fucking wealthiest rappers. What the fuck?
Okay.
Burner creeps in like just slides right in there. Had to
Well,
do the little sound effect.
if you play the Powerball tonight and tomorrow, maybe you can win that $1 billion jackpot.
Walking away with $379 million after you pay taxes. But shit, fuck it.
Right.
You still come up. You still come up.
It's still a come up.
You still come up. So, but that's cool. Everybody getting their little money and shit like that. Let me see what's next. Like I said, this is gonna be a slimmed down version of the show. So we're going through these pretty quick because well,
Mm-hmm.
there's only fucking two of us to talk about everything. So there's that. So we're gonna get into a segment that we love to do and everybody loves to do. I just gotta find a motherfucker. I gotta find me a nice updated article where I could read this. Where's this date? What's that date? Where was this? 4 hours ago. Cool. Nope. And this does not have no mugshots. It's for everybody watching. Everybody knows what's about to happen. We're about to do motherfucking.
Ew.
We're about to do. What the fuck? They're not showing me no mugshots nowhere. Usually at the end of like this,
Really?
yeah, at the end of the story, Oh, now they want me to subscribe. Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh shit. Subscriber login.
Wow.
That's
They give those
crazy.
away for free.
No. Well, certain ones. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. That's crazy. You gotta find people that were arrested. Latest mugshots. That's crazy. They're like, you read too many articles this month. You gotta pay for this shit. They just fucking up the whole fucking shit.
Well, can we do random mugshots? Free. Free.
Let's see here. Hold on real quick. I'm working on this. I'm working on this here.
Who would have thought? Ain't nobody
Hey,
gonna read that newspaper now. Like,
they gotta get their money. I've tried to log in, but it's not logging in. So it's loading. What is it loading? I don't even know it's loading. But while it loads, oh, what else can we? Well, I don't even know if you've listened to it.
Jeezy, I ran through it. I wasn't mad at
That's
it.
exactly.
Was not mad at it.
Exactly. Is Jeezy back with Snowfall? I listened to it a couple times.
It was a
Um,
solid album.
I liked it. I liked it. It was I liked it. But I'm still on the Fred album. I'm still listening to Social Separately real heavy.
Yeah,
So
yeah. No, I thought it was solid. I just see Jeezy totally like past the music. You know, he is a. I know he had children before, but I love their Jeannie Mai and their whole situation. I like him being a family man and being in their little cooking
what
shows.
the fuck? I'm trying to do this shit, and it's like
No.
it's like subscriber services is like contact somebody else or something. Like what the fuck? That's stupid. Anyway, let's I liked it. It was it gave me I had my little nostalgic vibes and
Yeah.
shit like that, so
Yeah.
it did what it did what it was supposed to do,
Yeah.
for I mean, what is his end game? What is he trying to do?
I think he was just putting it out because it was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was a good body of work and he was proud of himself. Like I don't see another album in a soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would we want one? I mean, like
I
I
mean,
think
based off this, yeah. I
okay.
mean, I'll take one.
Okay.
Like it got I don't know how much replay value it has, but I know I will listen to it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how much I'm gonna listen to it again after that, but it's I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
Um, but I like it. I listen to it front to back each time I listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get into this when Rome's back next week.
If he
But
comes back.
but when we start changing layout, it's it's time. And you know what it's time for, guys? It's time for your favorite, my favorite, everybody's fucking favorite. Name that charge. And we're gonna jump it off right off the bat.
Okay.
All types of tattoos and
okay.
all
I'm gonna
types
give
of
you an A for effort. Okay.
all,
Luxurious.
all types of
Louis V. Okay. Oh, honey.
All types of I don't even know where to begin.
It's Louis Vuitton.
I don't even know. I want to know why he only has one mustache, one side of a mustache. The other side's like gone. There's like no hair there. He should have got the mustache part tattooed in there.
Is that a bun at the top of his head?
It looked like a spider waiting to jump on somebody.
Like he needs 2 sticks in his bun. I don't know if that's a light on his chin. Is there something around his mouth? What is that?
Some Vaseline or something? I don't know. It looked a little wet.
Like
it looked a little wet.
What's his name? Joseph?
Joseph something. Obichi Jr.
Oh, honey.
31 from Harvey.
Oh,
man.
I know your family got you out of here. They got you. They brought you back home.
Man, that's I don't even know what you
first generation jackass. What is wrong with you, sir? I can't believe this. Let's see.
I want to say a gun charge. It says he's from Harvey. Maybe came to Indiana with a gun.
Okay. I was gonna go with gun charge as well, but just for fun, let's do dealing a controlled substance.
You know what? That's not a bad one. I'm gonna go with the gun charge. Let's see what Joey did. Ooh, simple intimidation. Makes sense.
Wow. He scared me.
He looked like he tried to intimidate somebody right there.
He would scare me.
Let's see here. Oh, she looked like she got better things to do.
Right. Like, why y'all even playing? Like, why y'all on her why play on her top?
Jasmine is mad. Like, she like,
it's a waste of time.
I left my kids in the car.
I was just trying to run in and get some milk real quick. They wasn't even in the car that long.
It's not even hot no more.
Like, the window was cracked. Oh, sis.
Man, she looked like that. She got something. She got arrested for some shit that she don't think she got arrested for.
This could be child endangerment.
And she looked really annoyed that whatever she did is an actual crime.
Let's see. I think this is fraud.
You know what? I want to go with OWI because of the time of year and everything. And she'd be like, I only had a couple shots. But I'm going to go with OWI. You going to go with fraud?
Yeah, I'm going with fraud.
All right. Neglect of a dependent, child violation.
I said that, though. But I said that.
Oh, you get it. You get it. You get that one. That's what happened. You get it. You get it.
Hey.
Oh,
that
shit.
was funny. That was funny.
He had a night. He had a
time last night.
Because look, when he left the crib, his hair was in a ponytail or slicked back. It is not like that no longer.
He had a time last night.
No longer. So there might have been a little tussle, little resisting some law enforcement official. Why he got pulled over for a DUI or a public intoxication, or something of that nature.
Yeah, like he was sweating all night. You know what I'm saying? Now he been in county, dried off, but his hair is,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I going to say domestic.
Say domestic.
Yeah, I think he got in a
Domestic.
fight.
He looked like he got pulled over smuggling some cocaine in his asshole. What it looked like. Cocaine. Okay. I'm going with OWI or possession of a narcotic.
Okay.
Let's see. Possession of cocaine or narcotic drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, because look, man, he looked like he had a wild night of some lines in the bathroom at the bar. He was geeked. He was zooted, booted, and ready to go. Booted, zooted, and booted, and ready to do. See what else we got here. That looked like somebody I knew for a second. Look, this guy. Look at Eric Garver. Eric Garver looked like a stereotypical actor from any California themed TV show in the 90s or early 2000s.
That is Zach Morris.
He looked like he could have been on Melrose Place, Beverly Hills 90210, both incarnations, the OC. Everything. He could have been on all of it. Pacific Beach, Santa Barbara.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All that shit. Look at his ears and his nose. He looks like he did so much cocaine and drank so much liquor. Right after his lacrosse championship.
Yeah, man, we won that. Yeah.
You know what? I want to go. Yeah, he probably raped somebody.
Well, that took a turn. Oh, Zach. What did Zach do?
Zach did some shit.
I'm gonna say that he took some of Jesse's drugs, so I'm gonna say he has drugs. It's a drug charge. Because why is his nose red? Why is his ears red?
His ear, no, it looked like he been shoveling the whole block all night. He been shoveling the powder, all right.
That's funny.
I want to say OWI, maybe drug and in a roundabout. A third way, it may be some sexual
misconduct.
Change his
mind on the roundabout. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see what it is.
What'd you do, Zach? What'd you do?
OWI.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh, she looked mad too. Look at her. Look at Courtney. Man, look what girl. Get some Vaseline for them lips or something. What the fuck?
Ain't no telling how long she been in now. Okay. They are not passing out. They are not passing out chapsticks in those complimentary bag lunches. Okay. So sister, she there. She just there. Maybe she just got done eating one of her sandwiches. She didn't get to drink the juice. She didn't get to before the picture time. So
she looked like she
looked like she could have left some kids at home too, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna say that.
She looked like she left somebody else's kids at home. It looked like she was babysitting and bounce on the kids.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
I'm gonna go get you some chicken nuggets.
Like I don't know. Maybe. I think she was fighting somebody. She looks like a fighter.
It looked like she was fighting somebody in church and she was up all night.
Yeah, I think
I want to say OWI with a wild card tossed in with some narcotic action.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she's fighting. She looked like she did not play.
Let's see what she did. Let's see what Courtney did. OWI.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
She know how to fight too, but hey, little girl, she had pink hair.
Okay, Aubrey. This bitch had on.
But she cuter than her though. But I'm just saying, like, she just didn't like. She don't have her lashes on no more. You know what I'm saying? Her hair is not done. It was. She had a time that night. You know.
She looked like she definitely took too many Xanax and crashed into something. That definitely looked like it may have what happened. She looked like that Indy would bail her out real quick.
Oh yeah, real quick, real bad, real
Indy
bad.
be like, Indy be real quick. Give me money.
And she look, you know what? She looked like she keeping her man's secrets, and her man's name is Lil Twine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say she was holding drugs or something, or call him, call a charge for him, something like that.
Possession, narcotic, or legend drug, or OWI. Definitely for this bitch, for real. But you know what? It could be a neglect of a dependent.
She looked like she was going to the 7-Eleven to get her a White Claw, just to, get her some cigarettes and let her man chill. Okay.
It looked like she was driving, drinking her Truly, and hit a bump and spilled some on the baby in the back.
That's how they got her.
Let's see what Aubrey did. 29 from Demont. Oh, OWI for sure. Yep.
Aubrey.
She was out in these streets. There you go, Indy. Aubrey Alley. Allee. Man, oh, what the fuck? No, that's too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy. Okay. This is what Kevin Gates is going to look like in 7 years.
What's up, Unc?
Everybody.
Hey, old school.
Kevin Gates got arrested. Kevin Gates from the future has got arrested in Lake County. Oh man, he is definitely he's still selling crack, or it's an OWI.
I'm trying to see if those dreads or braids, and I think those are braids. So this man crazy. They're braids. I thought maybe those were like some locks or something. No, those are those are weave braids.
Yeah.
Those are box braids, my dude. He crazy.
Oh shit. Box braids. Yosh, if you're watching this, box braids. Lena. Anyway, that's funny. Yeah. He definitely did some fucking ratchet shit. I'm going with OWI possession.
I'm gonna say
domestic battery. Burglary? That's a good one. Maybe a gun charge. Let's see what Samuel Jones did. He looked like he the janitor at the school.
Sam.
Sex offender failure to possess Indiana driver's license or identification. Well, guys, Samuel Jones with the red sewn-ins, box braids, is a sex offender.
And I usually catch them too, but them braids threw me off.
That escalated quickly.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay, he got a fucking face piercing. He got a face piercing. He got a face piercing.
A dermal.
So this might be a domestic charge.
I don't understand. His hair's a little fuzzy, so I'm trying to see what he make. Like, is he making money? Is he in the trap all day? I'm trying to figure out his shirt,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on to unpack for Anthony.
What's his name?
Anthony.
Okay, Tony, Anthony. He's giving me whack, really. Like your beard.
He definitely got that shirt from Burlington.
Yo, shout out to Burlington's and Marshalls for keeping my children on point. Like,
I just went and got some joggers from there.
I'm just saying, you cannot beat a nice hoodie for $19.99. You cannot. You cannot.
Telling you. He looked like he got arrested for trying to impersonate Genuine.
I am going to say that he got into a domestic squabble with a significant other.
That's what I said in the beginning. It looked like it could be
I'm going to
domestic.
say that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the trusty
OWI.
domestic or OWI on this one for real.
Yeah.
Let's see. Possession of cocaine or narcotic drug. Yeah, should have known.
I missed it. I missed it.
Let's do one more. What the fuck was that?
Hey sis.
That is too easy.
Michelle.
That's too easy. Why does he look like he has these two guys right here?
They did it together.
No, that guy. Why does it look like there's a fucking Instagram filter on him?
He ain't got no wrinkles.
It looked like he was just painted on there. It looked like the court reporter graphic artist person just fucking drew his fucking mugshot. That is crazy. What do you think he did? What's his name? Carlos.
Oh, he got cocaine and that's either drugs or OWI.
Yeah, that's exactly. I can't even or fail you to register as a sex offender. Let's see. Battery simple against a public safety official. Holy shit.
Carlos, you beat the popos. That's horrible.
Carlos went off on the popos. Damn.
Hey, Dios mío. Like, come on.
Let's do a stop and look at a couple. Ooh, look at this motherfucker. Mark Redmond. Theft. And you know what? When you got weird old looking tattoos like that and you're white looking like that, those are some racist look. Those probably some racist tattoos or something. Yeah. Possession of cocaine. Definitely.
Okay. I was going to go with boosting because she got the North Face coat on, but okay.
Yeah. Damn. Sex offender registration violation.
Just said it.
There was a couple of them this week.
Don't y'all just have to recertify every year or something? Don't forget.
Everybody just stealing. Jeez. Well, that was your favorite, my favorite, everybody's favorite. Name that charge. Now comes part of the show where we do shit. It's news, but it's in other news because it didn't make the first part of the show. Check it out. In other news, all types of shit happen. Like a lot. Elon Musk fucking bought Twitter finally. Brought in the fucking former Cheeto-in-chief, Donald Trump, right away.
Didn't even let the paint dry. The ink dry.
Not even. That's like, here you go. And Trump was ready. Hey, Trump's ready. He was waiting for that email be like, hey, you're reinstated. He was waiting for it. He's waiting for it. He's like, man, when's this going to come in? Boom, let me tweet some bullshit. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tweet everything, but in court, I'm going to plead the fifth on everything.
First president ever to plead the fifth. Nice of him to exercise his rights and all of that, but come on.
And this is the guy that says people that plead the fifth are people that have something to hide.
Yeah.
So there's that.
He changed his mind.
But let's see what else happened. NBA's back. We're like fucking 6, 7, 8 games into the season. That's cool. I'm fucking happy about that. What else happened that I wanted to talk about? Oh shit, fucking Nancy Pelosi's husband fucking almost got killed by some crazy dude who came in the crib with a hammer. What the fuck that's all about?
And then you would think, like just because she's like the Speaker of the House, and I know she may have not have been there, she might be in Washington, but I would think her husband would have some type of security.
You would think.
Because like, isn't she like third in command?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
she's the Speaker of the House. Like she's
So you would
president.
think there would be some type of something.
Yeah, at least one person. You know, like even if you don't have a whole Secret Service detail or whatever, at least one person. I would have thought.
Um, November 8th, election day in Indiana. Go and vote. You might still be able to register last minute if you can. Um, Go do
My
that.
children do not have school that day.
Oh
It's an
shit.
e-learning day. I
Okay.
appreciate the town's camaraderie to go out and vote, but them kids could be in school. They could
Yes,
be in school.
that's definitely something. Yeah, as a parent, you're like, yeah, fuck, put these kids in fucking school.
Yeah, like
Okay.
no, because in Gary on election day, my son's school was an actual polling place, and they still had school. So like I don't, you know, and it would be packed. Like in the morning, it would be packed because people are trying to go vote before they got to go to work and stuff like that. But
Well,
kids, you know,
and technically, you're supposed to. They're like they have to give you. They have to, work has to let you come in late or leave
mm-hmm,
early, or
mm-hmm,
allot you enough time to go vote.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
most people don't know that or are too scared to bring it up. Shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I'm going to vote. Fuck y'all.
yeah. There
Um.
is a. I'm not. You know, there's a black Republican, running, which I find very interesting. Um, the mayor of Hammond is running for
Senate.
Senate.
Yep.
I
Yep.
found that to be interesting. Because what's Hammond gonna do if he wins? You know,
Get
but
another mayor. Somebody's gonna have to go.
you know,
I hope he does win. I hope he does win. So one of the first things wants to do is legalize weed in Indiana. So
all right,
that's good.
yeah.
Hello, Indy. It's
Hi,
nice to see you.
I
So
missed you.
there's a lot. Leslie Jordan died.
I know.
He's he was a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Little vibrant old man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that he was on Will and Grace before. I just like the first time I saw
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
The
yeah.
first time I saw him, he was in The Help as like old girl's boss or whatever. That's the first time I ever saw him, and I thought he was funny then. Then he got on TikTok and the social media after the pandemic, well, during the pandemic, and was just being funny and
Yeah, he always pops up on my For You page every now and again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was complaining of shortness of breath and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna go to a doctor or had tests scheduled or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, they were saying they didn't know if he probably had an event that caused him to crash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Didn't somebody else die? Why we weren't here last week?
Child.
So many people.
Yeah, 2022 has been a rough year on, deaths. Yeah.
Let's see. What else I know there was something else I wanted to talk about.
Let's see. Did you know Gorbachev died?
Oh yeah.
But that was this year. I had no idea. Like, had no idea. Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh yeah, one of the original musical pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just you know what I'm saying? If they put everybody else's business out there, I'm just gonna say,
Yeah, but he's one of those people I thought were already dead. He looked real bad. Did you see any pictures of him? He died of like pneumonia and flu or some shit. But he looked like he was dead. Like he.
Yeah, I don't know, what did he have? I can't even think of it. I don't know his disease. I really don't.
I don't care. I don't care. Um, Fucking Jake Paul beat Anderson Silva last night, which is weird. And of course, he's calling out fucking Alvarez and fucking Nate Diaz and shit like that. Like it's actually fucking like he's actually getting like he's like Jake Paul. He's fought all these people, but they haven't been people. They've been fighters, but not like straight boxers. You know, shit like that. So that's like what the fuck? That don't even make no motherfucking sense. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even care to watch it. I didn't even remember anything about it until I see it on my Twitter feed. So I seen that. I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. That was today. So yeah, I mean that's we kind of just ran through the whole show in about an hour.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Holy shit. Well, there's that. Next week, hopefully we will be assembled a little bit better. Shit like that. Until then, Bianca, where can they find you?
Yes, find me Thursdays, devillradio.com, WDAV, Behind the Velvet Rope, 10 p.m. So check that out. Also, you can check me at Bianca Tate 1 on all social media and back here next Sunday on Sunday Dinner.
Every Sunday about 7 o'clock or so, we go live and we talk some shit. It's usually just more me and Bianca. And we're usually very entertaining. Tonight we did pretty well. But we'll see you again next week. Make sure you guys check out Bianca's show, Beyond the Velvet Rope. Make sure you stream Syndrome's music. Indy says he'll be back next week. Go stream Indy's music. Stream Hollow Gang Bugs music. Go back to Villain Radio Presents. Subscribe to that. Go to Villain Radio Network. Watch all the 75 past episodes or so. Oh, my eyes are really blue today. Till then, Villain Radio on all social media, villainradionetwork.com. We're the best. We'll see y'all later.